Hello Capricorn, welcome to this space, welcome to my channel. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Gennaro, aka BhodiBoy G, and my channel is Wow Oracle. Well Capricorn, I'm here today to connect with you to do your energy reading for the week of June 14th through June 20th. Okay, so I just want to explain a couple things before we get into it. First and foremost, remember these are general readings, so if it doesn't fit for you, don't try to make it fit, okay? If the message here isn't for you and your sun sign, go ahead and feel free to check out your moon and your rising signs. You could find the message there, and if you don't see the message in those signs, you know what, there's many other beautiful YouTube readers out there. And I promote them all, I support them all. So if you don't find the reading or if you don't find the message with me, go ahead and check out some of the other readers out there, okay? So let's go ahead and get right into it. So first and foremost, Capricorn, we're going to be using the Archangel Metatron Self-Mastery Oracle deck to kind of tap into what's going on with you for the week, okay? Now, this is a very spiritual deck, and I have been working with it for a couple weeks, so before I pull your card, I want to let you know that if a repeat card comes up, and it's a message that you've had in the past from one of my other readings, understand that you're still meant to watch this reading, because what it is that if you're seeing the card again, there was a lesson that wasn't quite learned, there is some prosperity that still needs to be reached from that message, or some growth that's still there for you. So let's go ahead and tap into that and pull your card of the week, okay? All right. Archangel Metatron, what messages do you have for Capricorn? Capricorn, Sun, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for the week of June 14th through June 20th. What messages do you have for Capricorn, Sun, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter? What messages of guidance do you have for them? Okay, Capricorn, so your card flew way out. So let me go ahead and get that card. So, ooh, you are actually the first sign to receive this card. You have Metatron Rainbow Bridge, always open. Card number 27. So I feel here that there's a lot of choices coming your way, and you're finally realizing how truly connected you really are to the higher realms, to the higher spiritual places. It's almost like you are feeling that energy this week, and it's really flowing through you, and you're understanding how to move forward. You're understanding what it is you need to do in your life, and you're just feeling very spiritually inclined. You could be spiritually inclined to start a spiritual-based business, or I just see you really trusting in your spiritual practices, your holistic practices, and really being open to spirit this week, okay? So what I want to go ahead and do is I want to go ahead and read what the book says about this card. Amanda Ellis did a great job at really channeling each and every one of Archangel Metatron's messages for each of the cards. So give me one moment to pull that up. I'm interested to see what this card says. This, like I said, this is the first time that this card has been pulled for any of the signs. So I'm kind of excited to read it along with you, okay, Capricorn? So let's pull that up. 27. Ooh, good message. Let's see. Metatron Rainbow Bridge, always open. The Rainbow Bridge is never closed. It is always open and offers a portal through which you can be in touch with those you have loved but have now passed over. Okay, Capricorn, so maybe some of you are mediums, or you're waking up to the gift that you are a medium. Let's see what it says here. Archangel Metatron watches over this bridge and helps carry those who are dying over it when their time to complete their earthly incarnation is done. No one crosses over this bridge before their soul has agreed to go. It is a bridge of light that eases transition, comforts the soul, and signals to those waiting to greet the new, tired soul that a celebration on the other side of the veil is to happen. Healing and recuperation may also be needed, so this is organized too. No one crosses the Rainbow Bridge alone. All are met by angels and by those whom they have known in this life as well as in past lives. You're pulling this card to remind you that those you love are still with you. You may no longer be able to see them in physical form, but they are just as real in spiritual form as they ever were to you. Their love for you remains strong, and they are around you now, bringing comfort, support, and love, just as they would have done if they were still here on Earth. Where they now reside is across the Rainbow Bridge, but you are always joined with them, just as the rainbow has 1 foot in heaven and 1 foot on the earth. You are intertwined as you always were. Love cannot die. It simply changes and evolves. It may be that you struggle to feel your loved one's spirit, but rest assured they are with you. Look for the signs: a simple scent in the air, a soft breeze from nowhere, a feather where you least expect it, sunlight pouring into a shaded room. Messages from the other side are varied and will increase at times when you struggle with grief and acceptance of what is rather than what was. You are encouraged to grieve if you need to. Allow Metatron to hold you and help you, but you must also live your life anew with firm intent and commitment to the life force in you and the days still left to spend on the side of the Rainbow Bridge. One day you will be united with those you have lost, but not yet and not now. Both they and Archangel Metatron urge you on to live, love, and enjoy the life you have. An incarnation never to be repeated again with the blessings and gifts you now possess. Just as the rainbow requires rain and sunlight to create it, so too must a life include the joyful times and the sad times, colors of experience, growth, and energy that interweave to make you the unique being that you are. Remember, you are loved here on earth and in heaven. Metatron stands as the in-between point, helping you to feel it all. Pulling this card may also imply that you have special gifts for offering help to those who grieve or to the sick and dying. It is also often chosen by those who are able to convey messages from spirit to help others. Like I said, woo-wee, Capricorn, some of you are really waking up to the fact that you are a medium. Maybe you already knew this, and that's being strengthened this week. But also for those of you out there who are grieving, who have lost, who are wondering where their loved ones are, wondering what's going on, realize that there is a bridge between you and them always. I feel also, for those of you who are grieving heavily this week, you're going to be getting signs and synchronicities from those loved ones, letting you know that they are there with you. Strongly with you. Maybe like the card says, not in physical form, but just as they were when they were there with you. You just can't see or touch them. But also, like I said, maybe some of you are realizing that you can see and touch them because you are really spiritually inclined to be a person who can contact the other side. Okay, but let's go ahead and move on to the energy part of your reading. So for that, we'll use the tarot. And with the tarot, we're going to look at the energies to help keep you grounded, the energies to help you be more open, the positive energies coming in for you for the week, the negative energies coming your way, as well as how to best invite those positive energies in and how the negative energies could affect you, okay? Now, before I move on, I don't know why, but this song is playing in my head, so I want you to hear it because maybe that'll kind of help you, this week to kind of feel that beautiful community between you and another person. So here we go. Somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly. You know what I'm saying? That beautiful song that really helps you to feel connected, to feel really connected, okay? So let's like I said, let's go ahead and move on. So first and foremost, we're going to look at the energies to help keep you grounded and the energies to help you be more open. All right, Spirit, so what are the energies that are going to help to keep my Cappies grounded this week? And what energies are going to help them to be more... Woo, hold on, Capricorn. You guys have got some talkative cards. All right, so let's go ahead and reshuffle those in because I feel like Spirit is coming in strong this week for you guys, okay? Hold on one second. Let me get a more specific message for Capricorn, please. Can I get the energies to keep them grounded? And the energies to help them be more open? All right, Spirit, what are the energies to help keep my Cappies grounded this week? And what energies are going to help them to be more open? There we go. Much better. Wow, Spirit was really trying to talk to you guys there for a second. Like I said, you really got a lot of spiritual energy coming into your life this week, okay, Capricorn? All right, so the first card to come out is the Magician and the Six of Swords. So, Capricorns, this week, to feel more grounded, you need to realize that you have all the power within you, all the power to really connect to all there is, all there was, and all there will be. It's almost like all you need to do this week to really tap into this rainbow bridge is to really concentrate on what you're doing, focus in, and create that action. I feel like you're really going to be realizing how much of a spiritual being you really, really, truly are. Like really waking up to your clairvoyant, your psychic, and your mediumship abilities, okay? Because this card said that a lot of you out there have that ability to really tap into spirit. So I feel like I said, you're waking up to that this week, and all you need to do to be grounded in that is to really focus and concentrate and really use your power and your resources within to really tap into that spiritual energy, okay? Now, as far as the energies to help you be more open, we do have the Six of Swords. So this week, this card did talk about grief. This card did talk about sadness, and it talked about the need to grieve. I feel like this week, if you can go through the process, make that necessary transition, know that people and things had to go because it was their time, but knowing that now is not your time and you must live on, you need to work through the grief, process the hurt, process the pain so that you can move towards, smoother waters, move towards happier times. okay? Because I know that from what I'm seeing here, things have been a little difficult. It's been really hard for you to kind of understand what's going on. But as long as you believe in the process, as long as you believe in, you know, what's going on, miracles can occur, okay? As long as you believe in miracles, they can occur. All right, and I feel like that's what's happening here. So this week, be open to going through the pain, be open to processing the situation so that you can move towards a better life, move towards some cooperation, move towards some harmony, adjust yourself with the situation, okay? I know it's hard to lose loved ones. I know it's hard to feel like they've left you and you feel like a part of you is missing, okay? I know it's really hard. It's really sad to deal with that. I've dealt with that in my past many times. I've lost many loved ones. And it is a hard road to travel. But as long as you're willing to do the work and travel that road, better times come. You just have to be willing to trust in the process, okay? So let's go ahead and move forward. And we're going to look at the positive energies coming in for you this week, for the week of June 14th to June 20th, and the negative energies coming your way, because, you know, we live in a world of polarity, so we have to look at both sides of the spectrum to really see how to best to make our way through our weeks, given all the energies coming our way. Okay, so Spirit, what is the positive energies for my Cappies, and what negative energies are coming their way? All right, so we do have the Nine of Wands and the Page of Wands. See, like I said, we do have this Nine of Wands, and the Nine of Wands is about recovery. So I see that this week, you've done the work, okay, Capricorn. You've grieved, and you're grieving, and you're working the process, and what's happening here is you're recovering. You're finally understanding that it's okay to be happy again. It's okay to smile again. Even though you've lost things in your life, lost loved ones, lost people that were important to you, you didn't lose them like all the way. You might have lost them physically in physical form, but you didn't lose their love. You didn't lose their support. And what's happening is this week they're coming in and they're showing you, they're giving you signs and synchronicities that they are right there with you, still supporting you, still backing you up. And it's helping you to recover. They want you to recover. They want you to be happy again. They want you to make that necessary transition from sadness back into happiness, okay? Because the Nine is about completion. So I feel like you're finally completing an old cycle, and you're attaining that new sense of self, that you're able to like feel fulfilled again, feel like you can be happy again, feel like you can love again, feel like you can experience, you know, beautiful energies in your life again. Because I feel for a long time, Capricorn, you've kind of been kind of stuck in sadness, and you're kind of finally waking up and moving away from that. Now, also what I feel here too is that you need to be persistent. Okay, so this is for a message out to you that I was talking about how you have spiritual powers. You need to be persistent, okay? It's like if you feel like you have this, if you feel like you have that spiritual power within you, if you feel like you have that gift, you have to really nurture it. You have to work it. You have to work with it. You have to study. You have to practice, and you have to keep practicing. I know for some people, you know, are kind of born with the gift, you know, they kind of just have it. And that's great. But for those of you who are waking up to that gift now and you're like really wanting to pursue it, you need to be persistent. You need to be persistent and test the power. You know, use the power you have within you to really bring about those spiritual gifts. So I feel for some of you out there who are trying to be a medium or get into that, you need to focus and really be persistent, okay? Don't give up. Even if it seems hard, keep going. Keep going, and that's going to be very positive for you, because I see that you're going to see some action here. You're going to see some action. You're going to make that transition and become that more spiritual self that you are, okay? Now, as far as the Page of Wands coming out on the negative side of things, well, you could be dealing with some fire energy, some Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. But what I feel here, what I feel here, Capricorn, Sag, interesting. I did just say that, so maybe that's why I said it again. But Capricorn, what I feel here is that this week, you're not feeling a lot of energy inside. You're feeling a little down, a little out. Maybe it's because you're still going through this grieving process, or maybe you're a little frustrated with your spiritual gifts. Because like I said, I am getting two messages here. I'm getting one message for people who are grieving and not feeling the love from people who've passed on. And then I'm getting a message for spiritual people, okay, that are kind of waking up to their gifts, okay? So there's two messages here. This is a general reading, so I'm going to keep going along with both of them, okay? But what I feel here is that this week, for those of you who are grieving, I understand it is hard, okay? Grieving can be a seriously draining process, okay? But you have to know there is a light at the end of the tunnel. So this week, even if you're down, even if you're out, you have to create that energy in your life so that you can keep moving forward, okay? Because, you know, on the negative side of things, when it comes to this Page of Wands, it's like you have a lack of direction this week, and it's because you feel a little lost. You're feeling a little lost by the situation. You're feeling a little bit lost by the loss that you're going through, and you're not really knowing how to move forward in life. So you have to really watch out for those energies and really, you know, keep exploring life. Be a free spirit. I know it's hard to kind of tap into that, but you have to kind of continue to be a free bird, okay? You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense to you. Also, for those of you who are tapping into your spiritual gifts this week, we do have the Page of Wands here for you. So what's happening is that you're having a lack of direction. Kind of the same for the other message, but like, you're like, don't know where you want to go with this energy. You don't know what you want to do. So you need to make a decision. You need to make a decision of where you want to take this spiritual gift. If you want to process it, if you want to put it down, or what you want to do with it. Because I feel like there's a lot of spiritual energy around my Capricorns, especially given that we have the infinity sign here. You know, that's being connected to all there is, all there was, and all there will be. So it's like there's a lack of direction happening in your life, and you're not really sure which way to go, okay? So let's go ahead and pull a couple more cards and kind of get a little deeper into this message, all right? So the next thing we're going to look at is how to best invite in those positive energies in, as well as how the negative energies could affect you. All right, Spirit. So how can my Cappies best invite those positive energies in? And how might the negative energies affect them? Okay, so we have the Moon card, another major arcana on the board, and the Eight of Cups. All right. Okay, so as far as how to best invite those positive energies in, we do have the Moon card. So it is now time for you no longer to operate from a place of fear, from a place of anxiety, from a place of sadness. You need to really release that so the confusion in your life can be released, okay? So I feel here, you know, the message is starting to become cohesive. It's starting to come together as one here. So I know we were kind of working with two separate messages here, but now I'm kind of seeing the same situation here for both sides of the board. It is time for you to no longer have fear and anxiety in your life. You know, maybe it is because you've been dealing without this person, or you've been dealing into that, you know, that mental power, that spiritual power. You're like, well, how do I move forward with this? It kind of scares me. It's new. Life is new. But I see, because you're on the road to recovery here, because you're on the road, you know, to, getting better, and things are getting better, it's now time for you to release the fear, to release the anxieties, and really dive deep into your subconscious mind. Dive deep into the grieving process so that you can see that there is a rainbow on the other side. So you can see the happiness on the other side, okay? It's almost like you need to do a little bit of watery energy. Have a little bit of watery energy there, and really, you know, go for what you want and dive deep, okay? Now, as far as how the negative energies could affect you, we do have this Eight of Cups, all right? So the Eight of Cups is about walking away. It's about leaving something behind. It's about going towards something new. So maybe this has to do with this lack of direction here, okay? It has to do with this lack of direction. I feel that for some of my Capricorns out there, for you guys out there, it's almost like because you are not really sure how to use this energy, you're not really sure how to, you know, finish up this grieving process, you're kind of like stuck. You're stuck right now, and you don't really know how to move forward. And it's like, you're just like, well, where do I go? What do I do? How do I reach my happiness? But it seems like what's happening here is you're kind of just like aimlessly drifting about in life. And it's time for you to make some concrete decisions, some concrete choices in the area you want to go in. Create that direction in your life, because it's almost like, yeah, because you're kind of stuck here, you're kind of stuck in this grieving area, stuck in this new, you know, place. You're just kind of like, I don't know where to go. I don't know what to do. I don't know what I want to do with my life. But it's like, I feel here, you need to discover a new path here. You need to discover a new way of being and a new way of living. You need to like leave something behind and go towards something. But let's go ahead and pull some more cards, and we'll get kind of further into the message here. All right, so Spirit, what are the benefit of the positive energies for my Capricorns? And how can they best overcome the negative challenges? You know what's funny? Capricorns, I was kind of going two ways with this reading in the beginning, but I keep seeing the word medium in my head, and I can't get away from that. So I'm seriously feeling like a lot of you Capricorns this week are really waking up to the fact that you are a medium, and that you have this bridge between you and spirit to really connect into past loved ones, the past loved ones of others. It's almost like, this is interesting. It's almost like, for some of you Capricorns out there, people who have Capricorn in their chart that are watching this video, it's almost like, as soon as you're done with this grieving process, you're going to realize how spiritually gifted you really are. Wow, it's almost like the reading kind of was going two directions, but it's kind of like coming back now. It's so interesting. What an interesting reading here. Yeah, it's like, Capricorn, yeah, it's like you're going through a grieving process right now, but it's almost like it's because it's necessary, because spirit is like, they're like getting you ready. They're getting you ready, and then it's like as soon as the grieving process ends, you're going to be like, whoa. And you're going to realize that you're able to like really talk to people who've passed on, animals that have passed on, loved ones that have passed on, other people's animals, other people's loved ones. Seriously, I'm feeling like a lot of you are definitely waking up to the gift that you are a freaking medium, and you don't know it right now because Spirit is preparing you. Spirit is getting you ready for this. They're testing your faith right now. That is why this Nine of Wands is here. Spirit is testing your faith. They're trying to see how much shit they can throw at you to see if you are really like willing to do this, because I feel like they're getting you ready. They're getting you ready to really help people who have moved on, help people to move on. Transitioning, I mean, like, people who are passing over, and then helping the loved ones that are grieving by, giving them, spiritual readings. This is big. This is huge, Capricorn. Wow. Your faith is being tested. Spirit wants to see if you have the power within you to do what's necessary so that when things come, when Spirit comes and talks to you, you don't run away in fear and anxiety. But that because you've dealt with this and you can go through it, you're really walking towards your best life, walking towards a new spiritual sense of self. Wow. Okay, well, let's go ahead and pull the benefits of the positive energies for you for this week, and then how to best overcome those negative challenges. Interesting. What an interesting reading, Capricorn. Okay, so we have the Strength card. What did I just say? Another major arcana. Wow, that is so crazy that this card is going to come out now after I was just saying that Spirit wanted to see if you had the strength, if you had the will and the courage to do the work so that you could be ready when you really open up to your spiritual gift. So interesting. Oh my gosh, and we have the Lovers card. Another major arcana. Capricorn, this is a serious reading for you, okay? This is a serious reading for you. Spirit is preparing you for something really big, okay? Something really big. But let's go ahead and get into each one of these cards. So as far as the benefits of the positive energies, we do have the Strength card. So I think that, just like I was saying, just like I just said, as soon as you can go through this grief, if you can withstand this test of your faith, if you can handle all the shit that's being thrown at you, you're going to come out of this so strong, so ready, so courageous, and you're going to be like so in control of your life that you're going to wake up to this spiritual gift of being a medium, and you're going to help so many people. Capricorn, you're going to help so many people who are grieving, people who have lost loved ones, and you're just going to step in and you're going to hold their hand, and you're just going to bring that peace and that serenity that they need, because you're going to be able to really tap into Spirit and tap into that level of, crossing the veil, helping people smooth out their lives, helping people make that necessary transition. Shoot. This is a great reading, Capricorn. You're going to have to let me know if this is you. Please comment below, because you are getting some serious spiritual energy coming in this week, as long as you're willing to do the work, okay? Now, as far as, how to best overcome the negative... also, real quick, you could be dealing with a Leo, or a Leo could be coming in your life. This could be your spiritual teacher or your spiritual advisor, helping to wake you up to these gifts. But here, look at, we have the double infinity sign here. You are so spiritually connected, Capricorn. Wow. What is your, I use therefore I build. Oh. Wow. You're going to be able to use this gift that's coming in for you to build your life up again. So for those of you who are going through a lot of grief, once you get past that, or continue to understand how to use that and work with that, and you wake up to your gift of being a medium, you're going to be able to use that to really build some foundations in your life, okay? Now, as far as how to best overcome the negative challenges, we do have the Lovers here, okay? This is some Gemini energy. You could have Gemini in your chart, Sun, Rising, Venus, wherever it falls. But what I see here is that there is also a relationship in your life. This is kind of an interesting message. We're gonna go two ways with this because I am getting a couple different things for this, okay? But for the first one, there is a relationship in your life. There is a union, and you and this person are a spiritual dynamo. Okay, I don't even know if that's a word. A spiritual duo. Like, you two together are going to create waves in the spiritual world, okay? And this person is really going to help you to overcome the grief, overcome the sadness, and show you how to use your gift, okay? So, definitely, if you know this person, you'll know who it is. You'll know if this resonates with you. You'll know who this person is, and you'll understand how to use this, okay? It's only a message for some of you out there. But also, Capricorn, what I see here is that you are coming into serious alignment. Coming into serious alignment with the power that you have to connect with spirit, okay? It's almost like it doesn't matter if you're male or female. It's almost like what I'm getting here is your divine masculine and your divine feminine are coming into perfect alignment with each other, and you are just creating this spectrum of energy between you and spirit that allows you to really cross this rainbow bridge mentally, being able to help a lot of people by being a freaking medium. I can't get past it. I can't get past that some of you are seriously waking up to your gift as a medium, okay? This is huge. This is huge because you do have 4 major arcana on the board, and 4 is structure, foundation, and stability. So I feel like this gift that you're waking up to is going to really stabilize your life, okay? So don't be afraid of it. Don't be afraid of the gift that you have coming in. Do the work. Go through the grief that you're going through. Handle the shit that spirit's throwing at you, because you're going to make a huge transition. You're going to make a huge transition into your spiritual gifts, okay? Wow. All right, so let's go ahead and move on, and let's pull one more card for you and kind of see, let's kind of see what the overall outcome of this is going to be, okay? So, Spirit, what is the overall impact from the energies, positive and negative, for my Capricorn, Sun, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for the week of June 14th through June 20th? Yes, look at that. Balance. You could be dealing with a Libra as well, or you could have Libra in your chart. So I'm feeling strong Libra, strong Gemini, maybe a little bit of water energy as well. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Leo, any sign for that matter. It doesn't really matter. You could just have all those aspects in your chart. I could be speaking to a very specific person here. I'm not sure. This is almost feeling like a little bit of a personal reading. It's very interesting to me. It's almost a personal reading, okay? But seriously, Capricorn, this week what's happening is that you're finding that balance in your life. You're finding that balance, and you're realizing how to use it, okay? And it's like this week you're realizing that this gift you have, that you can give this gift to others to bring prosperity not only to yourself, but prosperity to other people. You know what I'm saying? It's like you're really stepping into a new generous kind of feeling, and you're just really sharing a lot. You're really sharing a lot, and you're helping a lot of people here, because it's almost like once you step in, look at, and you are wearing red, and red is a very spiritual color. That is like someone who has a lot of wisdom, a lot of knowledge, and you have purple too. So it's also wisdom and knowledge and green. So we have, root chakra, we have heart chakra with the boots, and we have crown chakra here. So you're really getting a lot of spiritual energy this week, okay? And you're realizing that you can use this to bring prosperity and to bring balance to other people's lives. Sorry for cussing, but what a fucking amazing reading, Capricorn. What an amazing reading. You're going to have to comment below and let me know if you're a medium or if you're waking up to these gifts, because this is seriously spiritually inclined reading here. Seriously. I thought it had to do with like, you know, sadness and grief and working through that. But I see what's happening here is that you are going through a lot, Capricorn, because you're being readied for some seriously spiritual attainment here. Really being able to see beyond the veil and connect in with spirit, okay? So let's go ahead and move forward. And I'm going to use the Divine Directions by Jade-Sky to pull 3 guidance cards for you for the week. So give me one moment to tap into that energy. So, Spirit, what messages of guidance do you have for Capricorn? Capricorn, Sun, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for the week of June 14th through June 20th. All right, Spirit, what messages do you have for Capricorn? Capricorn, Sun, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for the week of June 14th through June 20th. All right, Capricorn, so your first card to come out for the week is goals. It's time for you to take your goals off the back burner and go after them. Yes, if you are waking up to your skills as a medium, don't put that shit to the side. Go for it. Go after your goals. Step up and live your life. Use that spiritual power to bring yourself prosperity and to bring prosperity and healing to others. I feel like you just need to go after your goals this week, Capricorn. Don't sit back any longer in your life. Step up and create action, okay? Now, your second guidance card to come out is communicate. Communicate with others more freely. Speak up. You have a right to be heard. I feel like what this card is telling me is that you have a serious ability, Capricorn, to communicate with the other side. You are a freaking serious medium. Some of you out there are really waking up to this gift and you're realizing that you can communicate directly with spirit, that you have that power, you have that energy, and you can do that in your life. Wow. Wow. This reading is blowing me away, Capricorn. All right, so the third card coming out for you is passion. Passion isn't confined to sexual energy. Life is meant to be felt. Don't hold back. Yes, step into the flow, Capricorn. Step into the flow and create your best life. Use that passion you have within. Use that fire you have within, Capricorn, to really create some beauty in your life. Create some communication between you and spirit, because I feel like you have that power. You seriously have that power. Wow. Capricorn. I can't even stress enough. What a beautiful reading. What a beautiful reading. You know, please comment below. Let me know if this resonates with you. Let me know how it resonates. I would love to see what this means to you, what this means for you. This is big. This is a big reading. Okay? Now, for those of you who are new to my channel, please like, click, subscribe. If you like my content, go ahead and hit that bell so you can be notified of my future content. Oh, I'm just dumbfounded by this reading, Capricorn. I'm dumbfounded. Wow. Wow. All right, Capricorn. Well, this is Gennaro, a.k.a. BhodiBoy G, signing off from my channel, Oracle, saying thank you so much, Capricorn, for being with me in this space, for connecting with me, for being open to the messages from Spirit. I hope you were able to take something from this to help you in your week, okay? Well, I'll see you guys next week. Much love from me to you. Namaste.